After rewatching some classic Doctor Who recently, I was asked by one of you to rewatch the two Children in Need mini episodes, the one that was broadcast in November 2005 and the Time Crash episode with Peter Davison in 2007. I thought this was a really good idea because I've not actually seen these episodes since they were first aired, so I thought it was a nice idea to go back and rewatch them and relive some of the excitement that was around at the time. The thing about the first ever NuWho Children in Need episode is everything was new. It was so new that the episode didn't have a title. Somewhere along the lines it's been given the title of Born Again. I'm not sure that's come from Doctor Who magazine or some other publications, but at the time it was just the Children in Need episode. It was so new. We had a new Doctor and Regeneration was a new thing, and I think that's kind of the thing that I felt looking back on this episode was the reason why it exists. Ignore the fact about it being a BBC charity link-up. Obviously BBC Children in Need and Doctor Who have quite a history, Dimensions in Time being one of them, and you can watch my review on that on my channel. But I thought that this episode was about introducing Regeneration to the NuWho audience. Yes, we'd seen Christopher Ecclestone regenerate at the end of his series into David Tennant, and it had been explained through the various media outlets, but this was the episode that kind of explained it to the viewer from the context of the show. So you had Rose, who was once again the eyes, the ears and the mouthpiece of the viewers, experiencing the change from the 9th Doctor into the 10th Doctor. It was nice to see the way they tentatively moved around the fact that he was still the same person, and to be fair, Billie Piper did a really good job of that really nervousness around what's happened to my Doctor, who are you, what are you doing here, that kind of thing. And you could see the way that she was beginning to warm towards him as a person, and she could kind of see her Doctor underneath the new face and the new personality. Yeah, it was a really subtle performance from both, and as you always get with any new actor or actress in the role of the Doctor, it takes a bit of time for their personality to bed down, and this again was seen quite well in this short space of time. He went from manic to gentle to reassuring to completely bonkers, and a theme across a lot of New Who is the fallout from the regeneration, and this was the first time we actually saw it, and we saw the 10th Doctor realise something was wrong and go completely mad, and it led to a nice little cliffhanger that flew into what was the Christmas episode in 2005. How young does David Tennant look in this episode? He does look really young in this, and his hair, he's got massive hair. I don't think he really established the 10th Doctor fringe at this point, and his hair is just huge. You go back and watch it, it's like an extra couple of inches off the top of his head. Likewise, Billie Piper looks really young as well in this episode, and if you think about it, it's actually 2005, that's what, 13 years ago, and it's crazy to think that the New Who has been running for so long. It still feels like yesterday watching Christopher Ecclestone and that series, but it has been a really long time. So the Children in Need episode, Born Again, whatever you want to call it, it was nice. It was nice for us to see David Tennant perform as the 10th Doctor for the first time. I remember being pleasantly surprised and pleased that we were going to get something really special from this guy. And he was young. I have to go back to it. How baby-faced was David Tennant back in 2005? Compare it to what he looks like now, especially the character he plays in Broadchurch, and he looks completely different. So yeah, that has been a bit of a surprise after rewatching it. I'm going to go and watch Time Crash now because I think that was a nice follow-on from this first Children in Need episode. Please like and subscribe, and stick in the comments below what other Doctor Who episodes you'd like me to watch. I'll be back very soon with my review of Time Crash. Until then, cheerio for now, bye-bye. You've made it to the end. That's brilliant. Please like, comment and subscribe, and check out my other cool videos. Until next time, it's goodbye from me.